Every year, falls from leaning ladders send hundreds of thousands of people to the hospital worldwide. Most of these accidents happen with perfectly intact equipment. The ladder itself doesn't snap or break. Instead, the failure comes down to physics. When a person climbs, they are applying weight to a system resting against a wall. If the angle is wrong or the surface is slick, gravity and outward force take over, and physics always wins. We are going to build a fail-proof setup routine. By applying 3 specific rules of physics, you can ensure your ladder never slips, tips, or twists under your weight again. To follow along, you need 4 things: a standard leaning ladder, a solid wall to rest against, completely flat ground, and a tape measure for your initial calibration. By learning to see the invisible forces acting on the aluminum rails, you can accurately control them, turning a dangerous hazard into a perfectly predictable tool. Step 1 is balancing the structural forces. It starts with finding the exact angle of the lean. This diagram shows a leaning ladder in profile, along with the 4 forces acting on it. You have the total weight pulling down, the ground pushing up, the wall pushing back horizontally, and friction at the base pushing inward. The entire system stays safe only when these forces remain in equilibrium. To find that balance, use the 4-to-1 rule. Measure the height where the ladder touches the wall, divide that by 4, and place the base exactly that distance out from the wall. This creates a 75-degree angle. If you set the base closer than that, the ladder becomes too steep. You lose the horizontal push from the wall entirely. The slightest movement can cause the ladder and the climber to tip backward away from the structure. Conversely, if you place the base too far out, the angle is too shallow. This maximizes the horizontal force pushing outward at the bottom. The friction fails, the base slides straight out, and the climber drops straight to the floor. Once you have measured your 4-to-1 ratio, stand sideways next to the ladder. Use your body as a quick field check to ensure you hit that target 75-degree lean. Hitting this exact mathematical ratio neutralizes the push and pull forces at the top and bottom, preventing structural collapse before you even step on the first rung. With the exact angle successfully set, Step 2 takes us all the way down to the floor to perfectly secure the base. The only physical force keeping the bottom of the ladder from sliding outward under your weight is the friction generated between the ladder's feet and the ground. Even on perfectly flat floors, environmental microhazards, like thin drywall dust, wet concrete floors, or polished tile surfaces, will completely destroy that required grip. Take a close look at this split-screen comparison. The left side has a clean, textured rubber foot properly gripping bare concrete. The right side shows worn rubber sitting on dust and polished tile. To lock your base, you must replicate the left side. Inspect the rubber feet for tread depth, sweep the exact area of floor contact completely clean, and then physically grab the side rails, giving the entire ladder structure a firm downward tug to completely set it in place. Next, perform a manual pressure check. Place 1 foot on the bottom rung and firmly apply your body weight downward. The base should not shift or slide a single millimeter. A perfectly angled ladder provides no safety if the microsurface beneath it cannot generate the exact amount of friction required to hold the base stationary. Step 3 moves away from static setup and addresses human movement, controlling your center of gravity. When climbing, you must keep 3 points of contact on the ladder at all times. Just as importantly, your belt buckle must stay firmly between the 2 vertical side rails. This animation tracks a climber's center of gravity. The ladder stays stable because the combined weight of the person and equipment remains directly over the base. The moment a climber leans too far to the side, that center of gravity moves outside the side rails. The base of support is broken, causing the entire structure to instantly roll, twist, and tip sideways. If you cannot reach your target while keeping your belt buckle centered, climb down. Manually move the ladder over. Never stretch for a target. This same principle dictates your height limit. Standing on the top 2 rungs of any ladder raises your center of gravity so high that you lose your lateral support entirely, turning a tiny wobble into an immediate fall. Confining your body's center of gravity strictly within the physical width of the ladder is the only reliable way to prevent a lateral twist. Integrating these 3 steps creates a neutralized, physics-approved setup that holds firm under your weight. You now have a system balanced by the 4-to-1 angle ratio, anchored by a cleanly swept, friction-locked base, and stabilized by a strict belt buckle balance constraint. Before your next project, go check the rubber feet on your ladder. If the tread is worn flat or the rubber is dry-rotted, order replacement parts immediately. Respecting the strict laws of physics rather than hoping for good luck eliminates the lethal risks of this tool, keeping you safely on the rungs.